When you are traveling or living in Korea, you need to eat something. But going to a restaurant is daunting, especially when you don't understand what people say and how things work in restaurants. We love to help you. But unfortunately, many Korean people are allergic to English. So it's best to know the Korean phrases that are commonly used at a restaurant. So today I'll be teaching you some useful phrases and the things that you should be aware of when you eat in a restaurant in Korea. 어서 오세요. 몇 분이세요? This is the typical question you will hear in a restaurant. So how would you answer? No idea? Don't worry, I will explain how to respond. But first, let me talk about how Korean people call restaurants. Briefly speaking, there are 3 types of restaurants: fancy restaurants, ordinary restaurants, and fast food restaurants. Fancy restaurants. Normally, Korean people call them just in English. 레스토랑, restaurant. Ordinary restaurants, which are the most common type of restaurants in Korea. Normally, people call them 식당, 식당, or 음식점, 음식점, or sometimes people call them 집. But 집 is often combined with this, that, 더, 이, 저, 그, and also combined with food names. Fast food restaurants. Normally, people call them by the brand names. For example, 버거킹, 맥도날드. So, in this lesson, we are going to focus on the phrases you will hear and you can use in an ordinary restaurant. 식당, 음식점. As soon as you walk into a restaurant, a waiter or a waitress will greet you. 어서 오세요. 어서 오세요. It's the typical way of greeting customers at a restaurant. If you are not that hungry, it would be nice to say hello back. You can simply say 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Then the waiter will ask you right away. 몇 분이세요? 몇 분이세요? The key word is 몇 분. 몇, how many, 분, person. And you can answer with this phrase. 명이요. 명, the standard version of person. For example, 한 명이요. 두 명이요. 세 명이요. Then the waiter will say, 이쪽으로 오세요. 이쪽으로 오세요. 이쪽. This way. 오세요. Please come. But in many restaurants, you will also hear 편하신데 앉으세요. 편하신데 앉으세요. 편하신. You feel comfortable. 대, place. 앉으세요. Please sit. But be prepared. You might not hear anything at all. They might say nothing after greeting. It doesn't mean they ignore you. They just leave you to take any tables that you like. So, if they don't say anything else, then just sit yourself at any tables. Once you've sat down, you will expect to receive a menu. But in many restaurants, you can find menus on the table or a menu board on the wall. Otherwise, the waiter will give you the menu when they sit you at the table. So you don't need to think about how to ask for the menu. But never say never. Just in case, it's better to know. You could say, 메뉴 좀 주세요. 메뉴 좀 주세요. Or, 메뉴 좀 주시겠어요? 메뉴 좀 주시겠어요? But be careful. Many Korean people also use 메뉴판, 판, board. 메뉴판 좀 주세요. 메뉴판 좀 주세요. or 메뉴판 좀 주시겠어요? 메뉴판 좀 주시겠어요? Remember, 좀 is used to soften your tone and request politely. Now, you've got the menu. It's time to give the menu a quick scan. While you're tackling the menu, the waiter will serve you water and some side dishes. Don't panic. These are all included in the price of whatever food you're ordering. And don't get distracted because the waiter will ask you this. 주문하시겠어요? 주문하시겠어요? or 뭐 주문하시겠어요? 뭐 주문하시겠어요? The key word here is 주문하다, to order. 뭐, what? or 뭐 드릴까요? 뭐 드릴까요? 뭐, what? 드리다, the honorific form of 주다, to give. When you hear these questions, you might get compelled to order something. But calm down, you need some time to think. Then you could say, 조금 있다가 주문할게요. 조금 있다가 주문할게요. 조금 있다가 is the key word here. It means in a minute. If it's too long, you can make it short. 좀 이따 주문할게요. 좀 이따 주문할게요. Now, you've got some time to analyze the menu. Remember, you haven't got all day. Be focused. Although many restaurants have images of food on their menus, it's challenging to decide what to order. You might not like something is included with the dish. Or maybe you are a vegetarian or vegan. Or maybe you are allergic to a certain type of food. So I strongly recommend you learn a little bit about Korean food. It will make your life much easier. So let's quickly go through the important words. First of all, rice. Dishes contain rice as the main part of it. You will see the word 밥. And you will get some ideas of how the dish is cooked. For example, 비빔밥, 비빔, mixed. 볶음밥, 볶음, stir-fried. 덮밥, top, topped with stir-fried food. Or you will see the main ingredients. For example, 야채, 비빔밥, 김치, 볶음밥, 불고기, 덮밥. But be careful with 공깃밥. It's just a bowl of cooked rice. 공기 means a bowl. Depending on what you order, 공깃밥 is served with together with the main dish. So if you need 공깃밥 to go with your dish, just make sure if your food comes with rice before you order it. Dishes contain noodles as a part of it. You will see the words 면 or 국수. 면 and 국수 are the same words. 면 is a Chinese character and 국수 is pure Korean. And you will see how the dish is cooked or what kind of ingredient is used. For example, 냉면, 냉, cold. 라면. 라면 comes from the Japanese word ramen. And 라면 indicates instant noodles. 칼국수, 칼, knife. Don't worry, knife is not in the food. It means noodles cut with a knife, so the noodles are a little bit thick. 콩국수, 콩, beans. Dishes contain meat as the main part of it. You will see the words 육 or 고기. 육 and 고기 are the same words. 육 is a Chinese character and 고기 is pure Korean. And you will see how the dish is cooked or what kind of ingredient is used. For example, 육회, 회, sashimi. 육전. 전 is a type of food that is covered in egg and flour and fried. 고기 만두, 만두, dumplings. 불고기, 불, fire. So it means marinated meat is grilled with high heat. And sometimes main ingredients are used as the name of dishes. For example, 소, 돼지, 닭, or certain parts of meat are also used as the names of dishes. For example, 삼겹살, 족발, 곱창. And lastly, dishes contain fish as the main part of it. You will see the words 오치. and 치 both indicate fish, but each word is used for different types of fish. For example, 고등어, 오징어, 갈치, 멸치. And you will see dishes like 고등어 구이, 구이, grilled. 오징어 덮밥, 덮밥, rice topped with stir-fried food. 갈치 조림, 조림, braised. 멸치 볶음, 볶음, stir-fried. But if you need to watch out any types of seafood, remember this word, 해물, 해물. 해 means sea, ocean. 해물 파스타, 해물 볶음, 해물찜. 몇 분이세요? 편하신데 앉으세요. 메뉴판 좀 주세요. 뭐 드릴까요? 좀 이따 주문할게요.